So as you can see here, we've seen after the Trump trade developed here, higher highs, higher lows. That was, by the way, a structure which already developed well before that event. And now the market is topping out here at the beginning of the year. And now, the US dollar is losing some momentum here. And now the thing is, the main question is, why does this happen? I mean, did the Fed change so much? I think they did in March already. But I think also the rhetoric from the Trump administration around the US dollar plays a very important role here. So you may have heard that, for example, Trump during the election here was very skeptical about the loose monetary policy of the Fed. Well, criticized Janet Yellen for having such low rates and everything. And then around, I don't know, 3-4 weeks ago, there was an interview. I'm not sure if it was the Washington Post or it was the New York Times. Not sure. Doesn't matter. Nevertheless, he said during such an interview, well, I do not have a problem with loose monetary policy. I don't have a problem with rates still being so low or something. That was really surprising and shows that the Trump administration obviously is interested in a weak US dollar, which, by the way, makes sense. If you plan to make America great again, well, you should expect the Trump administration to really favor a low and weak US dollar here. And that's something where I think the Fed also comes into play. And even though you say, well, they do not have any, or that they are not dependent on politics here, they are some kind of independent. Well, I think they are not. So which means they hear what the Trump administration is saying, and this is something they will try to somehow formulate tomorrow. You have to read between the lines, definitely, but nevertheless, I expect the Fed to really step back here and re-announce the status quo. And so that way, making sure that the US dollar does not strengthen too much here. And that's one of the reasons why I expect the US dollar to weaken in the upcoming days. So it